Welcome to episode 5 of So Much Hype. I'm your host, 8-Bit Matt, and I am joined by two fantastic friends of mine. We have Charlie.
Hello, hello.
And Kevin.
What's up?
For those of you who have caught the show before, welcome back. We're glad to have you. And if you're new, welcome. We talk about video games and get off topic by the end of the show. This week we have some pretty big topics, but before we get to that, we are going to talk about what games did we play this week. I'm going to start it off because I didn't want to do it, but I downloaded Fallout Shelter on my iPhone. Worst decision I have made in a long time. I can't stop playing it. I want to go to the wilderness. I want to go make the energies in the food and keep everyone happy. I can't stop playing it. I just can't. Have you guys downloaded it? Have you played it?
Yeah, I've been playing on the iPad. It's a lot of fun. Towards the end, you kind of got to give it a couple hours and hop back on. But what's going on in the background there?
Someone's doing dishes.
Dale is cooking.
Cooking up something nice, huh?
Maybe, who knows? It's not for me, though.
Yeah, but it's a good little side game. I'm glad how they don't force you to really buy anything.
Yeah, I agree, too. I like the model.
And the pacing goes quick enough to where you kind of consistently play it without feeling pressured to throw some money at it.
I agree. Kevin, you should definitely check it out if you have not.
I definitely will, because, yeah.
I mean, you're a huge Fallout fan. You'll enjoy the humor that's baked into it. It's top-notch. On top of that, new Heroes of the Storm stuff came out, so it always, rebuilds my interest in that game. So I played that a little bit as well. So, yeah, I enjoy that. It makes me angry. Kevin, what about you, man? What do you got going on? What you been playing?
I've still been playing Mass Effect 2. I'm trying to, speed run. Well, not speed run, but still, I'm definitely going quicker than usual because I had to download difficulty because I just don't have time for that anymore.
Sure. Fair enough.
So I'm kind of at the point where I'm doing everyone's loyalty mission, so I'm almost done, and then I can finally start Mass Effect 3 again.
Oh, snap. Very cool. And, Charlie, what about you, man? What have you been playing?
Yeah, so for the last couple days, I kind of switched away from Batman. I'm letting the PC port get patched up before I start playing more of it.
Okay.
But for now, I've been playing a game called Hands of Fate. I picked it up. It was on a sale on the PS4. I picked it up for around $8, and it's on PC too. It's a lot of fun. It's a deck building game. That kind of you build your deck, and then whatever you go on this adventure, and it's all based off of random cards generated from a dealer. And you can get gear, and you can get other items and whatnot. But when you encounter people, you encounter it like it's a Fable game or something.
Oh, okay.
And you'll break into combat scene, and it'll play a lot like Batman per se, where you have the counters and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. I'd really recommend it if you're looking to pick up a cheap game.
Nice.
I think it's around $20 on the PC right now.
Cool.
But it's really in depth. It's got a lot going for it, and it's got a lot of replay value because once you kind of finish the main campaign, you can do an endless game, and you can build your guy up from nothing all the way to something, and
nice.
then keep it going. It's been a lot of fun.
Is that called? You said Hand of Faith?
Hands of Fate.
Hands of Fate. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, awesome. Well, guys, we got some really big topics this week to chat about, so let's get right into it. And here's the doozy. What is your favorite gaming console of all time? Favorite gaming console of all time. Kevin, take it.
Well, I'm PC Master Race, but I feel like that's unfair.
You can count. It can count.
For actual console, I'm probably gonna have to go PS3. A little bit more recent. Well, not recent, but that's just because I've just have so many games for it. I've had my first original one die on me, and I just had to get like a slim, and so I mean to this day I'm still playing it. And
Nice.
it's like how long? Like when did it first come out?
It's been a while. It's over 10 years, maybe.
Yeah, so this is the longest run I've had with one console
Okay, that's fair.
or generation of console.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I picked up a PS3 late in the game, but I really enjoyed it, and it was the kind of my stepping stones onto getting a PS4. You know, I was like, man, I really enjoy these games, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it was a nice bridge for me.
Paul's been a huge Sony fan, fanboy, so
Yeah,
it's definitely my
nice.
console.
Wiggins, what about yourself?
It's a tough one, but I'm probably going to go with the PlayStation 1. That was really the first console I got my hands on full time.
Nice.
And put it in any RPG. Siphon Filter was a big one that I
Yeah,
played a lot of. And then I played a lot of RPGs, as I said, all the Final Fantasies and stuff like that. I was just burning through those. So
nice.
kind of my fondest memories are on that console.
Very cool. And for me, I've got to go with the Dreamcast. Call me crazy, but I have to say the Dreamcast. That game,
You're crazy.
that system was so before its time. It had online capabilities. It had the little memory cards that had mini games built into them because it had the screen. Oh man, that system was just wild. Granted, I think they had a lot of like production issues and things like that, but I loved that system. I spent so many hours on it, and
What
like
were
I
your
said,
top 3 games?
on
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast? I really enjoyed Power Stone.
There you go.
Or Power Stone 2.
I'm judging you right now.
Go
based
for
off
it.
the games you picked.
Trying to think of what else. There was a...
Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, I forgot about that. Skies of Arcadia. I enjoyed that one. There was Shenmue 2, I think, on it as well, and I enjoyed that, but...
Was the second one on it? I can't remember.
I'll tell you. So I think it was, but I'm gonna sway over to. It was House of the Dead 2 because I also had the light gun.
All right. I was going to say Jet Set Radio Future was still for me.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, it's not necessarily that it had the best game library, but the system itself just had all these features that we, take for granted today, like online play. We've got the app integration. Granted, it was memory card integration, but still a parallel thinking process, if you will, behind it. So, that's the one for me. On to topic number 2. You guys may have noticed that video games are getting a little bit popular. So popular and competitive that people are starting to host competitive gaming tournaments, such as Heroes of the Dorm, Dota 2's International, League of Legends has their World Championship. I think it is maybe the World Championship of League of Legends, and there's also, the fighting ring of Evo. What do you guys think about these competitive gaming type of events? Do they interest you? What do you think they do for the gaming community at large? Do you want to go to them? Do you have any desire to maybe not compete but go check them out? Kevin. No, actually, you took that first one. Charlie, your turn.
I mean, I think one of the most interesting ones that we go to kind of Blizzard related off the top of my head. Just because that's kind of what I keep up with competitive wise.
Okay.
Outside of that, just attending events like, BlizzCon or, E3 and stuff like that would be kind of more my interests per se.
So if you were dedicated to a game, you would have more interest in it.
Right, but right now I don't really
That's
get
fair.
too competitive online.
That's fair. And what do you think it excuse me, what do you think it does for the gaming community at large? Do you think it introduces new gamers to gaming, or that maybe that series in particular? Again, the International for Dota 2 always gets tons of press because it raises, crowdsources its prize pool or whatever. Do you think this is a good thing for the gaming community, or
I mean, I think it's just a tight-knit group of people. Well, not tight-knit, but, that does Dota and League. Those do take a lot of dedication and time to get into.
Sure.
But I think it keeps the game alive, of course, because we had that competitiveness to it.
Cool.
People are more interested in continuing playing it.
Cool. Good deal. Kevin, what about yourself? You want to go? You want to go to international?
As far as like competitive esports, like probably not, just because I'm fine just watching it like on a stream or something like that.
Sure. That's fine.
I think it'd be a little bit too much effort to just something like that. But if it was more something like E3 or something that was actually more news and like a show,
Okay.
not a tournament, I'd be more into something like that. But if it's like some competitive, probably not, unless there is probably one I could be convinced into.
Ooh. What is it?
StarCraft 2.
Ooh. There
Those
you go.
tournaments.
Okay.
I would be interested in going to one of those because, just seeing the kind of talent is, for those pro players, who do like 200 plus actions per minute.
So much micro.
Yeah, it's unreal. So to see that live, I think I could be convinced to.
Okay. Cool. Personally, I'd love to go to one of these events. Like, I think it would be just a fun atmosphere, cheering about video games, learning about, meeting people who are passionate about this. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to cheer about stuff like this. People can do it, for other things they love. So why not for video games as well? In terms of what I guess it does for the overall community, I think it opens the horizons for people who might be like, what, man, really? There's this many people playing this one game? Maybe I'll look into it, right? And then that might be the gateway into, just like, Charlie, you were saying the PS1 was the one that really was the gateway into like digging into that system. Maybe this is the gateway for them to play other games. So like, I didn't really like that, but hey, this other game seems like my style. Fallout 4. People are talking about it. So yeah, and on to our third and final gaming topic for the week. This year, let me get my stats correct here. Flip my notes back here. There were 6 games inducted into the World Video Game Hall of Fame. Those games were Pac-Man, Pong, Doom, Tetris, World of Warcraft, and Super Mario Brothers, the original. My question is, what game would you like to see inducted next year? Give me, if you can boil it down to one. I might let 2 slide. You guys want me to take this one first? Give you time to think about it, mull it over.
Go for it.
All right, I've got 2 that I'm bouncing between. I'm going for GoldenEye for the N64.
Great choice.
I think people remember it as their first person shooter, or the one that really stuck for them. At least for my generation. Granted, Doom is great, but I think console wise, GoldenEye was it for me. My other one that I'm honestly going to throw in there is the original Dota mod. I think it's impressive enough that was built off of another game engine. So I would be okay with Warcraft 3 getting put in there, but more specifically, I think the Dota genre, because that game type or that architecture for that game is exploded. That's how we have Heroes of the Storm. That's why we have League. That's why we have Heroes of New Earth and Dota 2. So, and as a culture, that is something that people play all around the world, not just in the United States. So those are my candidates. Kevin.
Great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Kevin. What about you, man?
The one that comes to mind for me probably has to be Ocarina of Time.
Ooh.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, because that just did so much for like the N64. And I am thinking that right? It was on the N64.
Yeah, N64 definitely. I mean, people definitely love that game. That kind of reinvented the way Zelda was done.
Yeah, and it kind of reinvented the way, you looked at games. Because, I mean, you had Super Mario 64.
Oh, yeah.
So they kind of took the same kind of thinking with the Zelda games, but made it, like, more badass. Not kiddie. I mean, it was still kiddie, don't get me wrong. But,
Oh, sure.
but it was, awesome. And so I think that one would have to be my choice because it's just so legendary.
So my only recommendation is that if they're gonna put the cartridge in like the the museum itself or whatever, it needs to be the gold one. Do you remember the gold one?
Yeah, I do remember the gold
It's
one.
got to be the gold one. You can't give me that gray one. I want the gold cartridge. Collector's edition. Birth right there. Charlie, what about you, man?
Well, I think it's time for either Call of Duty 4 or Halo to get some attention.
Oh, okay.
I think both of those, I mean, at least Halo, I think, helps sell consoles.
Yeah.
Or, put the Xbox on the map.
Definitely.
And then Call of Duty 4 just got a whole new group of people into gaming.
You're talking about Modern Warfare, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think those are two solid choices, and they might need a shooter in there outside of Doom.
Yeah. I think between the 5 or 6 we have right here, I think we just built their list. You're welcome. Gaming, committee, or whoever you are, or just let us take care of it. We'll do the rest. Guys, let us know what you guys think should go into the Video Gaming Hall of Fame, as well as your video game console of all time, and what you guys think of video game competitive events. Looking forward to seeing all that in the comments below. And now we're going to shift gears and get to our off-topic section, which is 2 parts this week. First part, I've been watching a ton of BattleBots since it has made its return. And I don't know if you guys have, but you should start watching it because BattleBots is awesome. But my question and the thing we're going to start debating is, if you had a bot, what would its name be and why? Charlie, you're up first.
I don't know.
Okay, well, think on it. I'll share mine. Mine will be
Zephyr.
no, it won't be the Zephyr. That's me, not a robot. We start giving robots our names, that's when the Terminators happen. Don't forget that. Because Skynet will happen, and they'll look back on this, and they'll be like, you literally tortured my brothers and sisters. This is unacceptable. So, my robot is going to be named Toaster.
Brave little toaster.
Brave little toaster.
Yeah.
Boom. And he will shoot flames. I don't know what else he'll do, but he will shoot flames. All right, Charlie. I gave you some time. What about you?
Mine will be a depressed vacuum.
Depressed. So we're just going to... now we're doing BattleBots Team Edition.
Yeah. And his name will be Seymour.
Oh,
Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butts?
Yeah.
The depressed toaster?
The depressed vacuum.
Oh, the vacuum. That's
And,
right. I'm the toaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll be a Dyson.
Ooh.
A Dyson on his last legs. And he'll have incredible suction power.
Okay.
So much suction.
I'm like already envisioning this bot. Like it's like literally a Dyson vacuum cleaner, but it's like been like retrofitted with like weaponry. It's like holding like a broad shield and a sword.
It pretty much has 2 chainsaws attached, like arms. And
2 chainsaws.
It's balanced in such a way that can destroy anything.
Oh.
So let's just keep that in mind as we continue on with Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, what do you got, man?
Ultimate Troll.
Ultimate Troll. I love it.
Yes. And I think it'd be like just a huge, ridiculous speaker.
Ooh.
And I would just scream at them the whole time.
So you don't have a remote control. You're just like yelling into a microphone.
Oh no, it'd be moving around.
Oh, okay, okay.
It would essentially kite, so they can't touch me, and I'd just be screaming at them the whole time.
You're just there wasting a spot.
Yes, ultimate troll.
I love it. I love it. You're like, I can just imagine like your controller though. It needs to be shaped in just as like a microphone or a megaphone, even though it has controls. Like it's just like la 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 la. As you just like kite them around the battle arena. I love it. They need to let our bots, like we just need to find people to help build us robots, because I don't have that skill set. I don't know if you guys do. Brave Little Toaster, Seymour Butts, and the Ultimate Troll.
Yes.
Boom. We are the BattleBot Fighting Alliance. If you guys want to join our BattleBot Fighting Alliance, you have to let us know what kind of BattleBot you would have and what his name would be, or her, I guess, or it, whatever. No discrimination here.
There you go.
On to our second off topic here. We've been talking here, the So Much Hype crew, and we want to start a video game club, or very similar to like a book club, where we pick a game and one night a month we will play. We'll all get together, play this game, and that way you guys can interact with us, we can interact with you, and it's not just you listening to our show here, but we're interacting with you guys. We're building a community around the thing that we love to do, and that's play video games. So, guys, let us know what you think about this. We are thinking, maybe we can start this month. Like I said, I want to get some feedback from you guys before we plan it. But the game we're shooting for this month would be Dirty Bomb. That is a free-to-play game. You can download it on Steam right now. If you're interested, go download it, check it out, and let's, like I said, if you're interested, we'll plan that for later in this month. Maybe it's the third Thursday of the month. Maybe it's something like that, and we'll just, continue to build that. You guys can stop by for an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, just one game, say hello, whatever it is. We'll work the logistics out on that, but let us know if you're interested in that. And you can make suggestions for the next game a month. We're trying to keep it a free-to-play game that we're not requiring people to go spend money. But yeah, we'll mix around. This month we got a PC game. Maybe next month we'll do a PS4 game, and then I guess that'll eventually have to force me to get an Xbox One, and we can do an Xbox One game another month.
And if Dirty Bomb sucks, we can just troll it the whole time.
Bingo. Yeah, I mean, if it's no fun, we'll make it fun. So, yeah. And if you played it, let us know what you think. Maybe you'll sway us from picking a different game. But, guys, that's the show this week. We flew through our topics. We through our off topics. But, yeah, you guys have anything else to share? Anything else to add? No one has still reached out to me for the So Much Hype Humble Bundle. I don't know if we can call it that, but no one has reached out to us for the So Much Hype game bundle.
Well, Matt, I just feel like you need to contribute to doing dishes more around the house.
Maybe that is the issue.
I think so.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that thing. I don't want to do that stuff. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the show this week. We greatly appreciate it. And if you would take the time, hit that like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. We greatly appreciate it. And we're looking forward to chatting with you, sharing some topics next week. Till then, see you guys. Welcome.
What's going on, everybody?
Why are you stealing my thunder here?
My name is Matt, 8-Bit Matt.
All right, get it out now.
I'm here with my best friends, Charles, and Kevin, Antisocial.
If you would fix all of your social medias to align and have a consistent message, I wouldn't be messing it up.
Everything is Charlie except my Skype thing.
I know, and it messes me up every time.
That's okay.
Okay, that'll be a good.
That'll be a good
outtakes.
No, is this live?
Yeah, I already recorded that.
Ah,